Last December, we brought you the story of Sportability of Iowa, a group that provides sports and recreation opportunities for people of all ages with disabilities. About 14 of their wheelchairs were stolen from the parking lot of the Stoney Point YMCA. Police made an arrest in the case earlier this week. CBS 2 News reporter Mugo Odigwe spoke with a Sportability member about how the group is doing now. Mugo.
It's taken about 5 long months for Sportability of Iowa members to finally get closure. But while they waited for police to make an arrest, they were also doing some work of their own, finding ways to get back the tools they use to empower people with disabilities. There's no doubt Sportability of Iowa has come a long way. About 5 months ago, the future looked grim after police say this man, Rick Allen Smith, stole a trailer containing their sports wheelchairs.
His excuse was, well, my buddy called me up, he said that they found a trailer and he wanted to steal it and he needed my help on breaking the lock.
For Jayden and his friends, it was basically 6 years of fundraising gone in one night. But then they decided to fight back. They coined a new slogan, Adapt and Overcome, and held numerous events to replace more than $40,000 worth of wheelchairs. Their efforts paid off.
That's the amazing part. That's really what I want people to know is that, it was 6 years of work, literally shrunken down to 6 months just because of people's generosity.
We're very pleased with the community support. We're glad that they've gotten everything back and they're back up and running and able to practice again, and it's a great group.
Shirley Payton, who works at the Stoney Point YMCA where the wheelchairs were stolen, says the people of the Y had hoped for a positive outcome.
It's still horrible that it happened, but we're glad that it's turned around and they've overcome.
As for the stolen wheelchairs, police say a few were found intact, but the majority of them were chopped up and completely destroyed.
They found 6 in his house. One of them wasn't cut up, the rest of them were.
Still, Jayden says the arrest has brought him some closure. He says he has one simple thing to say to the man who started it all.
I just like to tell him thank you.
Sportability of Iowa is holding a thank you event on June 14th. They're inviting everyone who donated to come out and celebrate with them as they showcase their new equipment. Their sports camp also begins in June from the 18th to the 21st at UNI. Mugo Odigwe, CBS 2 News 10 at 10.